Hey everybody, happy to see you on this beautiful fall day. I hope that the noise will let me talk. Of course, I have a tractor behind me. I think it won't let me talk. Guys, I might have to run really quick, really fast. Alright, so wow, today guys, I want to talk about something that single people fall into when they are single for a while. And those are the bad habits. So sometimes, like when we don't have somebody, when we don't date somebody for a while, we get really comfortable and we slip into a bunch of very bad habits that don't look as bad in the beginning, because we're like, let me just take a break. Let's say your partner was really into workouts and you used to work out together. Now he or she is not around and you're like, man, I can get my sleep in the morning, or I can skip that damn gym, or I don't have to go outside and walk. Nobody is watching over me. Thank God. And it's okay. Once in a while we all slip from our past of being better us. But what happens 1, 2, 3 times we skip something, then it forms into a habit. And today I want to talk of importance of working on your personal goals and on your personal just space while you're single. Because like very often guys like, well, I don't dress up, or I don't clean my car, or my sink is full of dishes, but hey, I don't have a girlfriend, so I'm lucky. Nobody gonna give me a hard time about it. And then before you notice, you become this skeptical guy who's often in a bad mood, and even if opportunity would knock on his door, he would not be able to open that door because he had a bunch of garbage, beer cans, pop cans laying around, and his whole house and mind is full of clutter because there is no system and no discipline. And that's very common for single people. I'm talking about guys today, but women not always an exception. Very often that's also happening. Actually, in this park I ran into a girl, and she was just, let's just say, taking advantage of being single. Oh my god, she was eating the pumpkin seeds or something like that, and she was spitting them. They were all over her shirt. And I mean, I know, like you don't always maybe have to put a lip gloss when you go out for a walk or for a run, but being a total mess, I felt, I didn't want to put anybody down, but I was like, girl, actually I told her, girl, I don't want to ever see you like that. If you gonna work out, you can't do this to yourself. You're a girl. And she was also an immigrant from another country, which was stunning to me. But anyways, then she showed me her pictures on Instagram, and and she's all groomed and pretty, and I'm like, what this means. Look, who you showing this picture to? Why are you showing up to life like this? And then so she was kind of going over the broken relationship, and I get that, but why do you show to the world yourself all made up, and you are showing up where you can meet people? Because it was Saturday night, a lot of people in this park. It's one of the best areas here in Lansing, and you are a complete mess. And it was almost like offensive for me even stand near her. And I know she goes, maybe she feels lonely, but that's not an excuse. And I told the female example just to be fair. In my lifetime, I've seen both, and I've been into bad situations as well. I've been in a bad shape as well, when I felt that life is over and I wouldn't take care of myself. In fact, I can say example, like one time I was going through something like a breakup, I would say, and I was just so hurt. I mean, it was so bad, but and so I stopped this whole thing of, you know, taking care of myself, and, you know, having a system, taking a shower, you know, getting nice, getting dressed nice. And one of those days, just like another day, you know, it was back in time, like full of pain. But I'm passing near the mirror somewhere. I was in the store. I'm passing near the mirror, and I'm like, I saw myself in the mirror. I saw the person that's totally lost herself, and how awful I looked. And I felt like, okay, maybe I can't fix myself totally right now. Maybe I cannot get a magic wand. But one thing I can control, even if I don't feel like it, I'm going to take a shower, put nice clothes on, and do my thing. I understand I can't fix everything, you know, all at once. You know, I can't change the world, but one thing I can do is I can take a better care of myself, and I should not show up to the world like this. I look horrific, you know, and it's just is the outer, it's a reflection of inner. And this is so often when single people or people who going through breakup or anything like that, you know, maybe new parents that going through a bunch of stress, or you just lost a job, we fall into this thing that, oh my gosh, well, you know, I don't have to dress up, I work from home, I don't have to work out, well, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't look that bad. Like all this stuff, guys, you don't have to make a huge change overnight. But what you should do, you should look at yourself critically. Look at yourself with a woman, you know, with the eyes of a woman or the eyes of a man if you're a girl. Like, you know, how does your bed look? You know, how do you look when you leave the house? How much longer are you gonna live in your sweatpants and all this? I always bring up these topics, and I feel that they are super important, because often we say that, oh, you know, we just don't have this partner. If we would, oh, everything would be great. But as a matter of fact, no. If the partner would pop into us right now, they would run for life. If they would see, you know, how we treat ourselves, what conditions we live on, how we're not taking care of our daily schedule, of our even like personal hygiene, for crying out loud, you know. We think that we can do it because nobody's watching us, but if we have some plans, if there is something that we really want to do, we just have to do these things. So that is a message that I would like to give you guys today. I don't care if you know, you staying in this situation and you've been in it for a while, or something's happening right now, whatever hard time you're going through, or you have a different social status, it's not always about feeling I want to do it, but it's about just doing it regardless how you feel. Because before you know it, you becoming you know, you, me, we becoming so sloppy. And then it's like a whole major operation to get things together. So it's coming from my heart, guys. I've been there. I used to also think that, oh, you know, well, if only, you know, the prince would show up, he will surely see how precious I am, and nobody else will see it, you know. Even if I, woke up in tears and like this, I went out, you know, to do my thing, or I just gave up. I had a time also when I just gave up for a minute because I had so much pain, I just couldn't take it, you know. And life isn't about not falling and not getting hurt. It's about just getting up each time it happens and getting up stronger. And so right now, guys, you can see I'm in this beautiful soccer field. It has walk. I'm actually going to run, so I was just taking a walk to get some fresh air. So I am working on my goals, I decided it's about time I step up my own game, and at the VIP club we're going to address these things. We're gonna actually post some of our personal development goals, like anything from, you know, making your bed in the morning, to have a consistent working out routine, to getting rid of junk food, and reading quality literature, you know, quality books, to changing quality people. You know, this is also important, and this is not an exact route to get a partner, but it's an exact route to get yourself together, and there is no downside to it. The side effect when you're working on yourself is that you actually have people around you without even you planning, being willing to be in a relationship with you, you know. There is no downside. There is no downside to working on yourself. So with all my love, guys, and hugs from Michigan, I will see you next time. Start with something. Start with something. Start to look at yourself a little bit more critical, but don't give it any thought. Just come up from that bed and do something today, and let me know what it is. Thank you.